Hey everybody, welcome to the first top 5 of the year. I know you guys have been asking, where's the top 5 most anticipated movies of 2017? Well, here it is. It's scheduling, guys. That's the reason why we weren't able to get videos as much as we wanted to. It's scheduling. But anyways, welcome to Shane, welcome back. Welcome to Joe, welcome back. Title of the video should be self-explanatory. We're gonna be sharing with you guys our top 5 most anticipated movies of 2017. Not the ones we're not looking forward to because there's too many that we're not looking forward to, but there will be some honorable mentions. There's not going to be, of course, as I mentioned, that shit stains. We're just going to go with the honorable mentions and the top 5. So with that being said, Joe, honorable mentions.
I actually have 5 just for you.
Aww. Change of scenery just for now. We didn't want to get the green screen up. So we thought you guys would enjoy this more classy imagery in the back. So for now, this is what you got.
Alright, so my honorable mentions. Kong Skull Island.
Oh, yeah, that just missed my list entirely.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Alright.
We got King Arthur.
Nice.
Finally, they make a King Arthur movie.
It looks so good.
Ghost in the Shell.
I have some reservations on that movie.
Well, if we all do, but I mean,
if it's successful, they'll make more anime-based type movies.
That's true, because I did watch the Blu-ray recently and it was
focus
amazing.
on, you know, making it good.
And then finally, my last one is The Murder on the Orient Express.
I've never even heard of that film.
That's
I've heard of it.
Agatha Christie book that got made into a movie many years ago. Kenneth Branagh's going to direct this and star in it, so it's going to look really good.
As for my honorable mentions, I have King Arthur. Cannot wait for it. Kingsman, Golden Circle. Next one up is Wonder Woman. Alien Covenant. Cannot wait for Alien Covenant.
When is that coming out?
May, actually.
Oh,
yeah.
That's soon? Wow.
And the last one up, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, just barely missed my list. Just barely missed it.
I might get chastised a little bit for this, but the Power Rangers movie.
Ah, God, it's understandable. Okay.
Well, it's for one, it's to be fair, there's a little bit of biasness in it because it's a nostalgic factor for me.
Oh yeah, I understand
That's
that.
something I grew up with. And the other one was Ghost in the Shell.
Alright guys, so anyway, so those were our honorable mentions. Let's get into the list you guys have been waiting for since December. Our top 5 the movies we're looking forward to the most in 2017. So, as they would say in MXC, let's get on!
Well, it's more like, you know.
Number 5.
My number 5 is Justice League.
Really?
Really?
I've been wanting a Justice League movie for years, ever since the cartoon came
Oh,
out.
yeah,
Oh, I understand that
Great.
completely, yeah.
I was like, I grew up with Justice League growing up.
Same.
And I want this badly, and finally we got it after so many years. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, fair enough.
This is what I'll say about it. It looks good, but after Batman v Superman...
Yeah, you have every right to be skeptical.
Yeah, who knows? It could turn out amazing.
It's true, you have every right to be skeptical.
Yeah.
It could be the new Watchmen.
Alright, my number 5 goes to War of the Planet of the Apes. I loved Rise of the Planet of the Apes. I loved Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. And this one looks like it could add on to the trilogies that get better and better with each succeeding film. The apes look even more photorealistic than ever. I mean, wow, they look good. And plus you have Woody Harrelson as the villain. I mean, I don't know what more to say than that. I love what they've taken this series so far. I was skeptical of Rise at first, but you know what? This looks damn good. So yeah, War looks freaking awesome. I cannot wait for War of the Planet of the Apes. Right. And by the way, it's one of the first times that snow looks very ominous. So I want to say that much.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah, winter has come for the apes.
Anyways, number 5 for me is actually the Lego Batman movie.
Oh god, it looks so much fun.
It does, because remember, when it comes to me in films, I'm very, for lack of a better term, casual with it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And the reason being is just because, you know, film is not my whole thing of expertise.
Right.
But I enjoy it and I know what I'm looking for.
Right.
And that one of those things is fun.
Yeah, that's
and this
absolutely.
looks really fun.
Oh my god, yeah.
If it's anything that is like the previous Lego movie, I think it could be one of the best ones, because you remember Batman in that one was probably one of the better parts of that.
Oh my god, he was hysterical.
I felt really odd about the casting for the Lego Joker. Was a little bit,
yeah, Zach Galifianakis as the Joker, yeah.
It's just a little odd, but we'll see what happens. I mean, I'm not going to say outright it's a miscast, but I'm going to say we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So that's why it's on number 5.
Number 4.
Alright, number 4 is Beauty and the Beast.
That looks good, yeah.
Good.
My favorite Disney movie of all time.
Really?
Really? It's Beauty and the Beast.
Of course.
I didn't know that,
I didn't
actually.
know that either.
Well, it's that and then Pinocchio. Beauty and the Beast is something that I'm really looking forward to, simply because I want to see how they take it in terms of A, the music, B, the way that they tell the story, and how different it compares to the original animation.
Yeah.
I have but one question: who's going to play Gaston?
Luke Evans. He's in a Fast and Furious 6.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
we'll see if he has as much charisma as the animated one.
And fun fact: the screenwriter wrote Perks of Being a Wallflower, so I think we're in good hands with this one.
All right. I just don't like the fact that Emma Watson doesn't have a French accent because it's supposed to be French.
They take liberties.
I was gonna say,
I'm not gonna be like the JoJo fan and be like, they must have British accents in part 1, otherwise it will make no sense.
Yeah, right.
Oh my
it's like,
God.
It's like, who cares?
My number 4 is Blade Runner 2049.
Okay.
Here's the thing. When I watched the first Blade Runner in my film appreciation class, I blamed it on the speakers because I couldn't hear jack shit during the dialogue scenes. But during the action scenes, of course I could hear because everything was loud as hell.
Because it was more action than
I'm a fan of Denis Villeneuve. He's directed Sicario. I love. Arrival was my number 2 of last year. I adored Arrival. Have not seen Enemy, but I want to see it now. Prisoners was great. Prisoners was great. But Blade Runner, the moment I heard he was directing Blade Runner, I just thought, hell yes. You got Roger Deakins, who shot Skyfall, and Hail Caesar, who works with the Coen brothers. And this trailer looks so damn good. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. There are a few trailers that had my heart pounding the moment the trailer started. The moment I saw the opening shot of Blade Runner for this trailer, my heart was like going a million miles per hour. I cannot wait for this film. And you also have Harrison Ford coming back, returning as Deckard. The film makes me want to rewatch Blade Runner, give it a second chance. But yeah, it looks so freaking good. I cannot wait to see what comes up for this film. Yeah, because Denis Villeneuve is on a roll right now. The cinematography alone makes me want to go see it. But yeah, Blade Runner, number 4.
All right, number 4 for me.
Yeah,
John Wick 2.
Nice. Oh God, that looks so much fun. I want to watch the movie again before it comes out.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to do the same as well too. Now, the one thing I really liked about the first one, right? The guns that he used were actually true to the original models.
Oh, really? Huh.
Because, you know, in most action stars, you know, I'm going to keep firing and not reload ever. You know, that's just how it's thing. Rudy Tooty point and shooty. Everything just seemed kind of real with the whole thing.
Yes.
Even though the action sequences were very stylized, which, of course, I'm all about.
Oh, yeah, of course.
But the thing is that they still kept a level of reality into it. And that's what I'm expecting when it comes to John Wick 2.
Yes.
And, of course, you know, he's got his dog and everything like that.
Oh.
And if you've seen any of the behind-the-scenes stuff with Keanu Reeves practicing with firearms, it's in good hands.
Oh, I've seen the behind the scenes from the first one. Oh my God, I can't believe how committed he was to it.
Oh, he's good.
Seriously,
He's good, man.
He's an amazing action star. That's for certain.
Absolutely. Let's get on with the second one then.
And maybe for a third one if it's good.
If it's good.
So number 3 goes to Spider-Man: Homecoming.
That looks great. Yeah.
I'm down with that.
Same.
Spider-Man's my favorite superhero.
Mine's Wolverine. The same.
Because
I think Spider-Man's my favorite as well.
Because I love Tobey Maguire. I didn't like Andrew Garfield.
Oh, I loved Andrew Garfield.
I thought he's okay.
I thought that those last 2 Spider-Man movies were not good.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Amazing Spider-Man 2 wasn't good.
No, the second one wasn't good. I thought the first one was pretty okay.
I actually liked the first one quite a bit.
Plus, they're making Spider-Man much younger than Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's for sure.
It's interesting to see how they take the whole high school route. And
it looks very John Hughes-like too.
Yeah, and then Michael Keaton playing the villain.
Oh yeah.
Which, you know, well, I've seen what he did in RoboCop, so I can see kind of his villain side.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
The only thing that worries me is that the writers wrote Vacation.
Did they really?
Two of them did. 2 of the writers did. 2 of the writers
From
did.
2 of the 6 writers of Vacation.
Oh my God.
Okay, that's cause for slight concern, but I mean that's only 2. That's
that's
minority.
Disney watching over them, be like, write something. Don't. You're fired.
I was gonna say
and by fired, I mean you're dead.
Number 3, I know a lot of people are gonna say, how is this not your number 1? That's because I'm excited for 2 more movies, so shut the fuck up about it. Number 3 is Dunkirk.
Dunkirk?
It's
Dunkirk? Dunkirk? Seriously, that's what everybody did when the trailer
Oh yeah,
came
we
out.
saw Suicide Squad.
Yeah,
that's right.
People were like, Dunkirk?
Dunkirk.
What? People were like, that's a stupid title.
Like, so
You're stupid.
Christopher Nolan is one of the best directors working today. I love the Dark Knight trilogy. Inception's one of my favorite films of all time. I love Memento. Didn't love Interstellar, unfortunately, but I love the experience of watching Interstellar on IMAX. Everything from I have seen so far looks great. The more I watch it, the more I appreciate the trailer. And plus, it's Christopher Nolan directing a World War I movie. I don't know how more I can get excited about that.
Oh, yeah.
And by the way, one of the guys from One Direction is in this movie, Harry Styles.
That's so weird.
Dunkirk, I hope it's better than Interstellar, but I know it's going to be better than Interstellar.
It's World War I.
Number 3 for me is Star Wars Episode 8.
Oh, I thought that was going to be much higher on your list.
No, actually, not this time. I don't know much about it. I haven't seen much.
Right.
And of course, you know, that's kind of normal because there really isn't much to see.
Yeah.
There's only been things about reports being made here and there. The whole sad thing of Carrie Fisher and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna because we don't know if that's going to affect what the original script.
Well, they already mentioned that there's no CG Princess Leia. They're not going to do that at all whatsoever.
And also, they already finished shooting her scenes for Episode 8.
Yeah, exactly.
They finished shooting her
scenes.
scenes.
So there's that. Again, it's not as high because I haven't seen much. But at the same time, the excitement of the unknown gets me for this.
Yes, I agree with that completely.
Because there's so much that I want to know what's going on because this Episode 7 really captivated. But I'm excited because I want to know more.
Exactly. I understand that completely, yeah.
Exactly. Yep.
Number 2.
Well, I'm probably the only one that's actually excited for this because I know this rapper. It's All Eyes on Me. Tupac.
Oh, okay.
Tupac.
You know
Finally, after 21 years since his death, or I should say 20 and a half years after his brutal shooting in Las Vegas, they're finally going to make a biographical movie on Tupac. And I've been waiting for this ever since 10 years ago. They got the original guy that played Biggie Smalls to come back.
Really?
Yeah.
From Notorious? Oh, awesome.
They got him.
I actually like Notorious quite a bit.
People that are like, well, they've gone through so many directors. They had one director, but then they quit because of creative differences, and then they got a music video guy. And I'm like, I don't know, music video director I think would probably be good for a Tupac film.
I was going to say,
it's music-centered.
It sounds more of a fit to me with that.
Yeah, we're hoping that they don't go to the Notorious route and just leave fictional stuff in there. So
that's true.
We'll hope that All Eyes on Me does that.
All right, number 2, I know everyone's going to say, how is this higher than Spider-Man, higher than Wonder Woman, higher than Guardians? That's because this is my favorite superhero of all time, and that is Logan. I have been waiting for this movie for so long. I grew up watching the X-Men films. I grew up with X-Men more than the Batman, so that should tell you right there. Hugh Jackman is Wolverine. He is Wolverine.
He is the perfect choice.
Seriously, like, there is nobody who could replace him. Maybe Tom Hardy, but honestly, you can't duplicate what Hugh Jackman has brought to the table. This is X-Men with a Western feel, which I know Shane's gonna fall in love with.
Well, yeah, I mean, the original Old Man Logan story was probably arguably the best comic book story.
I want X-23. Oh my God, she looks badass in this movie.
Oh, for
sure. This movie also has a bit of a Hell or High Water feel, which I love even more to it. And plus, I love the fact that it's rated R. It's a rated R Wolverine movie.
Finally.
About damn time.
I think Deadpool really helped with that.
Oh my God, yes. And from what I've heard, they screened the first 40 minutes of the movie. I don't know what parts they did screen, but everybody that's come out has seen it. They said, this is going to be amazing. I cannot wait for this film. I know I'm going to be an emotional wreck at the end of this movie. Logan looks amazing. It's my most anticipated superhero film of this year.
So my number 2 for me is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Nice. Okay.
Now, love the first one.
Oh, the first one was amazing.
Loved it. I had my issues with it though.
Yeah, of course.
But positives outweigh the negatives entirely. Because I usually have this rule that I don't watch trailers anymore because Hollywood likes to reveal way too much.
That's true, yeah.
However, I made an exception with Guardians of the Galaxy because I was like, okay, how much can they really reveal? Well, they revealed enough to get me laughing my ass off and saying, okay, this is a first, I need to see this immediately.
She revealed your deepest, darkest secrets. Do me.
Oh, Batista.
He's perfect for that character, I swear to God.
I know they just take that close. I was gonna mention something else, but I know you want to mention it, so just mention it, please, before I say anything.
Baby Groot?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that thing is the cutest thing in the world. Oh my God.
Around the very end of the first one, I'd say, it was like, you know.
It was an Iron Giant moment.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's just hope the villain's better.
Oh,
probably.
I hope so.
That's what I'm saying. Like I said, I had my faults with the first one.
Yeah.
Also, one thing, I'm a huge sci-fi fan. So
yes.
With that being said, I'm really looking forward to this one. Seriously,
looks amazing.
Give it to me now, please.
It's number 1.
Number 1.
A movie I've been wanting to see for 20 years, and finally we got it. Well, after the first one, I should say. But getting a more stylized, more cooler version, and not so much hokey. But you know, that's always been the fun part of it. But
Yeah.
I wanted something along the lines of, okay, Power Rangers fighting seriously. I love Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I mean, I still have the original cereal bowl from 25 years ago.
Wow.
That's how much I loved Power Rangers.
You loved it more than I did.
It's like, I saw the movie 3 times.
Really?
I've
seen-
first one.
Yeah, I've seen it probably about 3 or 4
I don't remember how much I saw.
Bryan Cranston is Zordon. I loved how they changed him up so he doesn't look just like a pile of smoke. And
Right.
I feel like in the original one where he was basically like a Wizard of Oz kind of reject. Yeah, but
And
it was still pretty awesome.
And Bill Hader as Alpha finally doesn't have that annoying voice.
Yeah, exactly.
And Rita actually looks menacing. Rita
Elizabeth
Oh
Banks.
yeah,
I
not
was like, let's kill the Power Rangers. Now it's just like, I'm going to murder you.
Like, oh shit.
it's like, okay, I have a real sense of danger now.
Yeah, it's like, well, finally, there's actual conflict, and they really care about the fact that they're Power Rangers.
Right.
It's not like, hey, we have powers. Awesome! So that's why I can't wait for it. I have like 2.5 months to go, or yeah, 2.5 months to go.
Oh, almost there, man. Almost there.
Alright guys, my number 1, I'm just gonna Star Wars, nothing but Star Wars. Yes, episode 8 is my number 1. It should be obvious. I love Star Wars. I love The Force Awakens. I loved Rogue One. It's not up there with the original trilogy, but as a war film, it worked as a war film, and it was everything I wanted it to be. The moment I heard Rian Johnson is directing and writing, the moment I heard his name, I got immediately 5 times more excited for episode 8 than I did before even episode 7 came out. Rian Johnson directed Looper, one of my favorite sci-fi films of the decade.
Underappreciated.
Oh
Very
my
underappreciated.
god, yes.
Absolutely.
And he directed some of the best episodes of Breaking Bad. And from what I've been hearing, it has an Empire Strikes Back like tone to it, which makes me go like, just give me it, just give me this thing. And like Shane said, inject it in my body right now, please. Like Shane said, with his thing, I haven't seen much of it, but here's the thing. I don't need to see anything of this thing. It's fucking Star Wars, okay?
Fair enough.
I mean, I will also say this. Would I like to see a trailer? Sure, but I don't want to see a lot of it. It's Star Wars. How can I not be excited for a new Star Wars film which we see Rey, John Boyega, Finn, Poe Dameron? How can I not be excited about seeing Kylo Ren again, out of all people? Kylo Ren is one of my favorite villains in the Star Wars universe. He's a badass. I also want to see what they do with Snoke in this film.
That's the mystery.
That's the mystery character.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing with
There's a lot I want to see that happen in this film, and I guarantee I know Rian Johnson's gonna knock it out of the park with this one. I'm gonna say this again. Star Wars, nothing but Star Wars. Number 1.
All right, number 1 for me is Kingsman: Golden Circle.
Yes, I understand why completely.
All right. Again, this was not one of those other things where I still haven't seen much, but at the same time, after the first one, right?
Yes.
Oh my god.
We both adored the first movie.
Absolutely.
Oh my god.
Adored is an understatement. I'm really excited about to see what they're going to do with this one, because after the favorite scene in the first one, we all know which one
scene.
that, after that,
The McDonald's scene.
I'm excited to see what they're going to do with this one. You know, we got ourselves a pretty interesting plot. I've got some questions here.
Yes, same.
You know, it's like, a little about those, but at the same time, a little skeptical, but just pure excitement.
Yeah.
Pure excitement for this whole thing. Seriously. I cannot wait for it, really.
No, I agree. I can't wait for Kingsman. I really cannot. We came out of that screen going like, holy fucking shit.
Yeah, exactly. I was just wide-eyed like, oh my god. Get in the fucking chair! Bro, watch this shit right now!
We don't have a least anticipated films of the year. I mean, there's tons of least anticipated films.
Yeah.
If I could just say right now, mine 50 Shades Darker. If I could just say it right now. I'm not looking forward to that film at all.
Yeah, you want to...
Those are our top 5 most anticipated movies of the year. Some honorable mentions. Please comment and let us know below what is your top 5, or what are your top 5, I should say, most anticipated movies of the year. And also, while you're at it, put down some honorable mentions if you want to as well. I hope you guys enjoyed our top 5. We'll get back to the green screen background soon. Once you see the summer top 5s, we got already have a heck of a lineup for the summer. And as always, until the next top 5, and that is for the summer ones, we'll see you guys then. So see you guys next time.
There.